Well, concerns over President Trump's tariffs have sent Wall Street into a tailspin. The Dow took a nosedive of more than 1,600 points today, and both the Nasdaq and S&P 500 had their biggest one-day losses since 2020. And let's zoom into some locally owned companies. Boston-based Wayfair dropped 25%. They import many of their products from abroad. Bedford's iRobot and Quincy's J. Jill also posted losses today. Thanks for joining us. I'm Priscilla Casper.
And I'm Colton Bradford. Now, we have continued to follow this since it started about 4 o'clock this afternoon. There is a lot happening right now in reaction to those tariffs. Let's give you a quick recap. While most companies on Wall Street are hurting, some shares are rising, including Costco, Dollar General, and Kroger. Foreign countries from Canada to Denmark to France are reacting negatively, with some promising retaliatory tariffs. And the Budget Lab at Yale University expects the tariffs to cost the average household $2,100 a year. That's because the price of popular products that we buy every day are set to be going up.
All right, NBC 10's Eli Rosenberg joining us live in South Boston with a closer look at what those products exactly are. Eli.
And Priscilla, if you stop and think about it for just a second, from the phones we use to the clothes we wear, they're made in part or totally overseas, many arriving on shipping containers just like this one. Look at this massive ship here in South Boston being unloaded. And talking with economists today, they say there is no doubt prices are going to go up. The question is when and by how much on stuff shipped to Boston, including things that arrive on ships just like this. At the Commonwealth Wine School in Harvard Square.
So this is a wine from Bordeaux.
The wines may be aging well, even if yesterday's tariff announcement is not. All the buzz here is over what it could mean.
It is a major issue that everybody is talking about.
And at Mara Flooring and Design in Ashland, watching the price of things closely. Most of the product here comes from Europe and Canada.
It's tough because you don't want to raise your prices and you want to remain competitive, which it makes it difficult without having any tariffs.
And President Trump's sweeping tariffs still being digested by local companies like Gemline, which makes consumer promotional products.
My phone absolutely blew up. People were quite surprised.
Jonathan Isaacson is the company's executive chair.
Well, the very short answer is that it means a higher cost for everybody across a range of goods.
Economists tell us at a minimum, anything imported will be hit with a 10% tariff. Automobiles, 25%. Many of the clothes worn in the U.S. are made in China, Vietnam, and Bangladesh. Tariffs there are set to go up 34%, 46%, and 37%. iPhones, TVs, and furniture could spike too.
What's coming is higher prices. Higher prices in particular for things that you might find on Walmart and Target, sort of articles of everyday use.
Back at the Commonwealth Wine School, trying to see the wine glass as half full.
Deep down, this is an industry of people running small farms, running small production companies, and we all work together.
And as you take another look at this large container ship being unloaded here in South Boston, these economists tell us things that are perishable. So think produce at the grocery store. Well, that's where we're going to see prices go up first, with prices on other goods starting to spike in the days and weeks ahead. And they add any negotiations, any rescinding of these tariffs could impact prices as well. But tonight, a lot of uncertainty. And as you can see, a lot to watch. Live in South Boston, Eli Rosenberg, NBC 10 Boston.